frustrates me. Hey guys, Becca here. Don't know what that intro was, that was kind of weird. This video, I'm going to be doing another rant because why not? And I hear my mum shouting to the boys downstairs. Or my cats. Okay, so as I said, this is a rant and it's about getting a job. So, I guess from the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like a rant, but it is. I tell you what really annoys me is, okay, it's not easy getting a job, especially for someone like who's just left school with no experience and has terrible grades or doesn't really have a good qualification in like business or retail or anything. It's really annoying because people who search for jobs like every other month or hardly ever search for jobs and only ever apply for one seem to get that job and are successful in the whole interview. But for people who look at jobs every single day or hour and apply for like 20 million and they get none. And worse yet, they don't even hear back from the company to say that they haven't got the job because the company, for some reason, thinks, oh well, they haven't got the job, what's the point in contacting them? We'll just keep their hopes up. We won't just send them a simple email saying, sorry, you haven't got the job, but thanks for applying. No, they just leave you wondering. That's great, isn't it? I mean, seriously, the least they could do is send you an email or a text or phone you up or something to tell you haven't got the job, instead of waiting and hoping, oh, okay, it's been 2 weeks now, hopefully I can get the job, hopefully I've got it. You know, you probably haven't. It is actually quite frustrating to get a job because you need either experience, qualifications, you need either to drive. I mean, for instance, there are jobs such as housekeeping, okay? In a hotel, you would think, right, that's basically the lowest of the low of jobs, okay, within a hotel. So maintenance, you basically lay out the fresh sheets on the bed and clean everything in the rooms. So yeah, you'd think that's an easy job to go for. No. Apparently, you need 1 year housekeeping experience. Dog walking. No, you can't apply for dog walking because you need 1 year dog walking experience. Stupid, I know. And even in tiny little shops, like e-cigarette stores, for instance, that you've never heard of and they're cheap knockoffs and whatever. Nope, you need 1 year retail experience. There was another really stupid one as well, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, if only I could remember. Yeah, one of them were also waiting tables. No, you need 1 year waiting experience. It's stupid. Still can't remember that one though that was really stupid that you needed experience from. Jobs really aren't easy to get. For someone who hasn't got experience in anything or it's their first ever job, people are like, nah, fuck that, you ain't got no experience, you're not going to be any good. When in fact, they're actually probably going to be one of the better ones because they're going to be more fixed and concentrated on the jobs rather than people that have had jobs before, they're just going to slack off. Whereas the people who haven't had jobs before, they're going to be energetic, enthusiastic and wanting to impress the boss and do the job right and not come in late on purpose. And they're going to do the best they can. Whereas people who have worked before know that they can bend the rules a bit and can sort of come in late and they'll be forgiven a bit. And they're probably the people who are more than likely not going to do the job properly because they've had plenty of jobs before and it's money. Companies, I think, are way too picky when they try to pick employees because I'm looking for jobs now at the moment, seeing what's available. I've sort of come across, I went to apply for H&M rather. I applied for that and then the next day they sent me an email. Thank you H&M, you're the only ones that actually reply back to people. Reply? But yeah, they sent me things like, thank you for your application, but unfortunately you are not what we're looking for. here at H&M, we are looking for employees that will, or applicants that are looking for opportunities. I'm looking for an opportunity to get work. Seriously though, they are way too picky because they have the money to do that. It's so ridiculous. Okay, so the job centre you probably think is pretty good. You get £70 a week and they push forward jobs for you to go for and go to interviews. Yes, it's good, but this is the catch. Unfortunately, if you apply for there, if you don't go to the interview or don't want the job, they stop your money and you have to go to these interviews and you have to accept the jobs, or else, well, it makes you look like you don't want a job. And it could be the world's shittiest job in the world, and like, it could be terrible pay or not enough for you, but you'd have to do it. And you're basically pressured to do something, otherwise the money stops. Which I think to a certain extent is very bad, because say like you have children, and you can only work school hours, but they could set you up for like a longer shift than that. And so that you couldn't look after your kids and you'd need to spend more money for someone to look after your kids. Which I think is terrible. If they've got kids, they should look for the hours required or hours needed for that person. So 9 to 5 job, they should be looking for that instead of a 6 till 9, 6 till 7 or whatever job. So I think that's really bad. But looking for jobs for anyone is really difficult because, as I said, the companies are way too picky. And as I said, you don't even hear back from any of them. So when you think you might have it, no, you probably don't. If you got it, they'll probably phone you. If you don't have it, they'll email you or not contact you at all. I don't understand why people have to do this, but you'd think they'd be nice or generous enough. But yet they give it to, no offence, but they give it to people that are special need or have a certain disability because they think they have to. But for people like me or anyone else my age or doesn't have experience, they don't go for, even though we'd probably be just as enthusiastic as special need or disabilities. It is ridiculous, really. If they really want staff that bad, they will hire, okay? They'll at least put you into an interview. And the application's online. It's basically an interview there. So what's the point of actually going to the interview? Because they ask you everything they would ask you in an interview. And, okay, so say like the Aldi application takes 2 hours. And you may or may not even get it. So it's 2 hours of your life wasted, especially if you don't get the job. Frustrates me. Okay guys, that was just like a little rant there. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe you relate to this quite a lot. If you want to hear any more rants or any video ideas that you guys want to suggest, please comment them down below. And I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye!